All right, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Max Black. Good to be back. It's been a while. Glad to see you guys coming into the chat. I've been on the road for the last few months. I haven't been able to stream, so I have a little time today. Thought I'd share it with you guys. How you doing, One? Shout out to Belmore, Dane Frankie, E Nation in the building. Shout out to Cynthia G for sharing this video. Really appreciate her. Got a lot of love with Cynthia G. So shout out to Cynthia G for supporting the Ebony Star Network. And we also support Cynthia G and all of her endeavors as well. So everybody, how you doing? Looks like we're back together again for another stream. I know it's been a while since you guys heard me. So I'll try to make things interesting for you. As you can see, the title says Happy Belated Mother's Day. It's a special day for me. You know, I wanted to do a stream on Mother's Day, but again, I was working and didn't have time to do a stream, so I'm trying to catch up. Sometimes they say, you know, it's the thought that counts. So let me tell you about Mother's Day. So let me start off by saying Happy Mother's Day to all the Black mothers, you know, especially the struggling Black mothers. Black women struggle so much in motherhood, you know, probably more than any woman on this earth. And it's due to no fault of her own. You know, we have too many derelict Negroes who want to walk around and wear a dress rather than wearing pants, you know, like a man. And so the Black mother is really struggling and really have to go above and beyond to take care of her children. And it's unfortunate. It keeps happening. We have to find a way to stop it. We have to find a way to raise our boys better so they'll be responsible men when they grow up, so they understand what their duties are as a man when it comes down to taking care of your woman, your wife, your children, and protecting the woman and the child and your family, period. I'm well aware that you have this ugly organization of Black men on social media who do everything from call the Black woman out of her name to even expressing hatred for their own Black mothers. You know, you'll never hear anything like that here on this channel. Max Black loves Black women. I love my mother, God rest her soul. I wish she was here with me today. It seemed that if you love women, you love the Black woman, or you love your mother, you are some kind of weak simp. But you know, I'm getting a little tired of these sissies and these cowards hiding behind computers, throwing rocks and hiding their hands, and coming out on social media and saying all kinds of disparaging things about Black women and their Black mothers. I heard some coward, or actually two cowards, express how much they hated their Black mothers. Well, keep that to yourself, because there are many of us out here who don't hate their Black mothers, and we don't want to hear how you hate yours. I don't want to hear about how you hate your Black mother. You see, you really got a fucking nerve to hate a woman who carried you for 9 months, okay, inside her body, and nourished you and sustained your life. You know, you really have a nerve to hate the person that faced death without fear to bring you into this world. And when she got you here, she fed you, she protected you, she wiped your ass when you couldn't wipe your own, okay? She provided a place for you, a comfortable place, a safe place. And the best you can do is say that you hate her. And you want other people to hate her too? Well, how about we hate you? Because I think it's despicable that you would even come out and say something like that. This woman that you claim to hate risked her own life to bring you into this world. See, we often forget that women can die during pregnancy. Black women, we often forget that. They know that, but yet they still face that obstacle with no fear, because the love for the child that's inside of them is greater than the love that they have for themselves. And you want me to hate somebody like that? You want black men to hate the very person that put our lives before her own. That's who you want us to hate. I don't give a damn about if you got your ass whooped as a child. Give a damn about that. I got my ass whooped too. Oh shit, my mama didn't know how to stop. I'd rather get a whooping from my father. At least my father knew how to stop. But that don't make me hate my black mother. Do I think my mother was unfair sometimes? Sure she was. Sometimes parents are unfair. It's not just the mother's parents, period. Father's unfair sometimes too. Both parents are unfair sometimes. Sometimes you think that your parents got it wrong and you got it right. But does that make you hate them? There's nothing you can say to make me hate my mother. You know, even if my mother had lost her mind, I still would be grateful and thankful that at one point she put my life before hers and risked death to bring me into this world so I can live and grow up to be a strong man. There's no getting around that. I don't give a damn what you say. I don't give a fuck how many ass whoopings you took. I don't give a fuck how many times you got put on punishment. I don't care how many times you got your ass whooped because you got caught outside in your Sunday clothes. I don't care how many times she whooped your ass because you had sex with a woman unprotected. How many times you didn't listen to her? How many times you made her cry and drove her crazy because you took your ass out there and did the very things you wasn't supposed to do and made her worry? I don't care nothing about all of that. That doesn't constitute hatred of no kind. You sorry ass bastards that come on social media and hide behind these keyboards and say these kinds of crazy things about your mother, you ought to be ashamed of yourselves. You don't deserve any respect from real men. And the thing about it is, you are okay with it. You are okay with being an animal. See, you're okay with being a piece of shit. See, because that's what I think you are when you are saying bad things about the woman who shared her own life force to sustain yours, her own body. You don't get any more personal than that. You don't get any more private than that. There is no going any further than that. That is the ultimate. And was willing to pay the ultimate price so that you may have life. Not only was willing to face death to bring you into this world, but face it with no fear. Putting your life before hers. And the best you can do as a punk ass derelict Negro today is to say you hate her. All the time she done fed your punk ass. All the time she done wiped your ass. All the time she done got up in the middle of the night because your crying ass needed to be fed. All the time she lost sleep and worried herself sick because you wouldn't listen. The best you can do is say you hate her. Why she would listen to motherfuckers like you? I don't have any respect for a nigga that says he hates his mother. You see, because when you say you hate your mother, you're not a man to me anymore. I no longer see you as a man. A man loves his mother. Were our parents perfect? Probably not. I don't know any perfect parents. Never heard of them. Never seen them. Hell, don't even know if they exist. But it doesn't make me hate any of my parents because they weren't perfect. It doesn't make me hate any of my parents because I got my ass whooped. Now I understand some of you going through some kind of trauma and some kind of abuse. And maybe it has some psychological effect on you. And I feel for you. But many of you who have that real psychological trauma aren't out here going on all-out campaigns saying you hate your mothers. It's these all little punk-ass motherfuckers who like to call black women out of their name. These little homos who are jealous of black women, who want to be like black women, who want to wear women's apparel, who want to sound like black women, who want to walk like black, shake your fucking hips like a black woman. Walking around here saying crazy things like you're prettier than a black woman. Nigga, you out of your motherfucking mind. And you know, happy Mother's Day. Happy Black Mother's Day. Should be happy Black Mother's Day. When we talk to many of our black mothers, young and older, you know, and they really say that they've been happy. The black woman is the most cheated on in this whole world. I think more acts of adultery has been committed against her than anyone else. The most disrespected. Is it really a happy Mother's Day? I mean, happy is a word that you're supposed to feel. You know, I drove around on Mother's Day. Ran into a lot of black women, single mothers. A lot of them didn't look happy. Although they looked content, they looked like they were just going through the motions, but happy they did not look. And why? Why are our black mothers walking around on Mother's Day not looking happy? It's supposed to be a happy day. After all, we say Happy Mother's Day. Why aren't they looking happy? Could it be because you got a bunch of derelict, irresponsible Negroes running around here, running their goddamn mouth? Could it be because these same derelict Negroes are saying all kinds of hurtful and disparaging things to our black mothers? Is it because these derelict Negroes won't protect our black mothers? Could that be making her unhappy? Could it be because she can't find a decent black man because the area that she's in is saturated with fucking derelicts and worthless ass hobos, locking her into an impossible choice to where she has to pick the best from the worst? Could that be making her unhappy? Her man is walking around here, her black man is walking around here in real life and traipsing around on social media competing with her. Hell, pretty soon when you see models walk down the runway, you're gonna see a nigga walk down the runway with her, trying to outwalk her, trying to shake his hips better than she shake hers, trying to wear a dress better than her, trying to wear makeup better than her, trying to have all kinds of emotional displays better than her. Could that be making her unhappy? I've seen so many black mothers unhappy on Mother's Day. And Mother's Day is supposed to be a happy occasion. Again, we say Happy Mother's Day, right? I saw a lot of black mothers unhappy. But you got sorry ass niggas who make a career on social media at bashing black women, disrespecting black women, getting others to disrespect black women, having the nerve to call out the black woman's fault when you aren't doing a goddamn thing about anything at all. You niggas don't do shit. You don't build shit. Hell, many of you don't even have tool belts or even know what the fuck a tool belt is used for. You don't do a goddamn thing. Many of you will sit up here on social media and cackle like a female. See, it's okay for women to cackle because they're women. We expect women to cackle. We have no problem with women cackling because they're women. But we got a problem with niggas cackling. See, as a man, you aren't supposed to be cackling, motherfucker. You're supposed to be working. You're supposed to be building. You're supposed to be leading. You're supposed to be directing. You're supposed to be uplifting, inspiring, and on and on and on. Not cackling, motherfucker. The fuck you doing on social media cackling like an old woman? What, are you mad because we're not saying Happy Mother's Day to you? See, I think a lot of you sissy bimps are jealous because we're not saying Happy Mother's Day to you because, see, you want to be a mother so bad, right? See, I think some of you motherfuckers want to lay down and have a man try to put one up in you. You want to walk around here with a big belly. So should we be saying to you motherfuckers Happy Mother's Day? Because you sure aren't any goddamn fathers. Can't say Happy Father's Day to you. Motherfuckers aren't fathers. Don't want to take care of your goddamn kids. A couple of you niggas had the nerve talking about, what about Father's Day? What about it, motherfucker? What about it? You tell me what about it. We got all these single baby mamas running around here. You tell me what about Father's Day. Niggas up here complaining about child support, won't take care of your goddamn kids. Can't even pay $100 a goddamn month. You niggas complaining about $120 a month. I would be insulted if someone asked me to just pay $120 a month for my child. That's insanity. My child gets the best, motherfucker. The fuck $120 gonna do? You niggas crying about that. You got another talking about something. What about Happy Father's Day? Fuck you. A lot of you niggas got the nerve to even mention the word father. The fuck you talking about? Some of you motherfuckers, when the word father come out your goddamn mouth, smoke follows it. Because it's bullshit. It's followed by smoke and a great big stench. Because it's smoking bullshit. Won't take care of your kids. Motherfucker gotta chase you to the end of the earth to take care of your goddamn children. And you got the nerve to be hounding about some goddamn Father's Day. You motherfuckers got no shame. Color me about no goddamn. You know what? When we stop having single baby mamas, then you can holler at me about Father's Day. Until then, I'm only celebrating Mother's Day. Because it's the mothers that have our motherfucking back out here. It's the black mothers that have our motherfucking back. It's the black mother that does everything she can to raise you and keep a roof over your head when your worthless ass father decides that he gonna go sow his wild oats down at the local goddamn bar or grocery store or across town. Hell, sometimes they don't even come back. So your punk ass daddies run out, it's your mama that's left holding the bag. It's your mama that got your back. It's your mama that does everything she can to make sure you don't starve, to make sure you got shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, and a roof over your head. Your mama is doing that. So don't come to me about no motherfucking Father's Day. Punk ass niggas. When we stop having these single baby mamas, these single baby back mamas, and there's some upstanding fathers doing what the fuck they're supposed to do, then we can sit down and have a conversation about Father's Day. You can't look at all of these single black mothers and talk some shit about some damn Father's Day. Are you out of your goddamn mind? You niggas must think you niggas must think people are crazy. Because like I said, when you worthless niggas decide that you gonna step to the next woman and disrespect and break the trust of the woman that you just put a baby inside of, she is the one that got that baby's back. She is the one that's gonna raise that baby. She is the one that's gonna go through and do what it takes to make sure that baby gets raised to an adult. The best adult that she can possibly raise that child. Not you, motherfucker. You motherfuckers are up here complaining about $60 child support payments. How the fuck you sitting up here complaining about $60, $80, $100 child support payment? That shit is embarrassing, nigga. I don't want to hear shit about no motherfucking slavery. Don't come to me with that bullshit. It's about what you gonna do as a man out here. You gotta make your own motherfucking way. If a motherfucker won't get out of your way, then you move that motherfucker out of your way. You niggas want to cower. You niggas want to go, right, and survive and live under another man's rule because you're a coward. You're scared to be a real man and protect your woman, to protect your children, and put a real roof over your woman's head. You're afraid of all of that. That's why a lot of y'all are fucking coons, because you want the white man to do it for you. That's why you're walking around here kissing his nuts. Because you're too weak to do it yourself. You're too cowardly to do it yourself. You're a fucking disgrace. One second, y'all. All right, can you guys hear me? Type a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I think I may have lost my audio. Type a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. Okay. Thanks, Hassan. Shout out to Hassan Burton. Shout out to the E Nation. Shout out to Remy Norris. So where was I? Yeah, punk ass nigga was talking about Father's Day. You got some goddamn nerve. The average conversation, when I talk to different, when I talk to men from different races, in my line of business, I see all kinds of people. When I talk to men of different races, their conversation is always about what they did for their kids. How they just bought their children something, how they just did this for their kids, how they just did this for their wife, their family, how they just built this home for their family. When you talk to niggas, it's all about, yo, man, I gotta go see my baby mama, man. She won't give me visitation rights and shit. Yo, she fucking with me about this child support. I only make $40 a week. You trying to take $39. That's a sorry ass conversation to have. Now I'm sick of having conversations like that with weak ass niggas who keep looking for fucking excuses. Excuses to be a failure. You got no pride in yourself. You don't believe in yourself. You're a follower. You walk around on your motherfucking kneecaps because you always want to be the same height as that fucking white man's crotch. So you can have easy access to your mouth. That's a weak ass conversation. Man, I can't get visitation right. She won't let me see my baby. That's a weak ass, punk ass, cowardly conversation. You ought to be ashamed of yourself talking like that. I would never tell nobody that. I would never talk to another man about some shit like that. I would be too embarrassed. You should be embarrassed to have that kind of conversation in public. Tired of you niggas crying about shit that you're supposed to be doing, and then when somebody trying to make you do it, you start crying like a little girl. He taking me for child support. Nigga, you supposed to take care of your goddamn kids financially. I don't know where you niggas get this shit from. Since when does it say anywhere that when you get a woman pregnant, that she got pregnant by herself? Where does it say that? Where does it say when the baby comes, you don't have no obligation to take care of it? Where's that at? And so all of a sudden, she got the nerve to come after you about what you're supposed to be doing, and you catch some old funky ass attitude. Yo, why you coming at me like that? Why you coming at me for child support? Oh, I take care of my kid. Nigga, no, you don't. Because if you taking care of your kids, she wouldn't be coming after you for child support. You niggas be tripping me out. Y'all don't even know what the hell y'all be saying. Oh, I take care of my kids, but she coming at me for child support. Well, you were taking care of your kids, she wouldn't be coming at you for child support. What woman, black woman, comes after her baby's father who's taking care of him or her for child support? So we supposed to believe that you taking care of your child and your woman, your child's mother, is coming after you for child support. We supposed to believe that. We supposed to believe you taking care of your, she trying to hawk you down for child support, but you telling us in the same motherfucking breath you taking care of your children. So we supposed to believe that. And then we supposed to feel sorry when you niggas, when you punk ass niggas group together, right? Start howling and screaming about, man, I had to pay $17 out of my check for my kid. I only make $50 a week, nigga. Well, get a better job, nigga. It's that simple. I'm tired of hearing all of this weak shit. I only make $100 a week. I only make $1.25. You trying to take $75. Nigga, then get a better job, you low expectation having motherfucker. Get a better job, pay you more money. Be a man and go out here and kick ass and take some goddamn names. Rather than sit up here crying all the goddamn time. Sick of you niggas crying about shit you supposed to be doing as a man. You supposed to take care of your children. Come around talking about, yo, I take care of my kid. What the fuck, you want a medal? You want a what the fuck, you want a noose? You supposed to be taking care of your kids. Niggas want credit for shit they ain't supposed to be doing. It's sad when you walk around here looking for accolades and a pat on the back, an attaboy, or credit for something you supposed to be doing naturally. Man, my baby mama give me for child support, nigga. I gotta walk to work. Nigga, get a bike and pedal your ass to work. Go fucking grab a Uber cab or fucking lift a goddamn bus. Stop being a punk. Nigga, if you work at a grocery store, move on up to manager. Like my man said in Coming to America in McDowell's. Today I'm on shakes. Tomorrow I'll be on fries. You laughing, but that motherfucker had ambition. Nigga, your conversation, today I'm on shakes. Tomorrow I'm gonna be on shakes. The next day I'm gonna be on shakes. The following day I'm gonna be on shakes. Hell, I'm gonna be on shakes all month. And then I'm gonna start the beginning of the next month on shakes. And I'm gonna keep being on shakes because I don't have no motherfucking ambition. I don't have no want to. I'm not inspired. I don't want to do shit with my life but sit here and make shakes until I'm 75 years old. And on my 75th birthday, hell, I've been making vanilla shakes for 75 years. For my 75th birthday, I may make a chocolate shake. But I'm going to keep making shakes. On my tombstone, they're going to say, here lies the best damn shake maker there ever was. So while you're laughing at the white boy, hell, that white boy had ambition. That motherfucker said, today I'm on shakes, tomorrow I'm going to be on fries. That motherfucker was trying to move up the very next day. You motherfuckers want to stay in the same spot that day, the next day, the day after, the day after, the day after, and keep on going. Going to goddamn fucking company parties, getting with other shake makers and talking shit. Yeah, man, you know, over at McDilly's, man, the goddamn shakes are so fucking thick. You understand what I'm saying? My arm's starting to hurt. I'm tired of that shit. Yeah, you know, we got the thin shakes over here at Piggly Pickles. We got thin shakes, so you know, it's so I can do 3 shakes in one, 3 shakes at a time. Well, I got both of you beat because hell, I just sit the damn cup down and the damn shake go inside the cup. It damn near do by itself. And then you got your shake drama. Yeah, I gave a customer a shake the other day, and she had the nerve to complain it was half full. Talking about I didn't know how to do my job and recommend I be fired and all. But damn, Chicky, you and Chipper, y'all never knew how to make shakes. Imagine the shake guys get into a disagreement and shit. Yeah, man, I was making a vanilla shake, and I tried the chocolate, but I think vanilla's the best. Well, no, I make chocolate shakes. Chocolate shakes is the best. Well, I make strawberry shakes. I'm like, nah, nigga, fuck your strawberry shake. Well, fuck your vanilla shake. Nah, fuck both of y'all, the chocolate shake. Nigga, fuck you. No, fuck you. Now they fight. Throwing shakes at each other. Niggas so damn derelict that they got into a shake fight. And you know, this is pitiful. This is embarrassing because the black woman has to stand by and watch how embarrassing you are. She has to go out in this world and see other races of men getting ahead, kicking ass, taking names, building shit. She turned around, look at her goddamn man. This motherfucker running around in high heels, man purses and shit. No, masculine purses. They got upgraded from man purses to masculine purses, whatever the fuck that is. Motherfucker 8 feet 9 inches tall, right? Wearing a fucking blouse. How the fuck you gonna be over 6 feet tall wearing a blouse? And some tight ass goddamn pants with 1,200 zippers in them and shit. And your masculine purse. This is what the black woman has to endure. This is the embarrassment that she has to endure on a daily basis. A man, a so-called black man, running around here like a fairy, a floozy, a hussy, a harlot. It's a damn shame when you're a man and you get called a harlot. You get called a hussy. You get called a heifer. And you supposed to be a man, supposed to be masculine. Motherfucker run around here calling you a heifer. Pretty soon you motherfuckers are going to have a conversation, right, with each other, and it ain't gonna be nothing manly about the conversation. Y'all gonna sit up there just like women and be calling each other bitches. That's what y'all gonna be doing. We heading that way right now. One of these days, Mr. Hassan Burton, you're gonna walk down the street past a group of niggas, and what you're gonna hear on your way by is gonna blow your mind. It's gonna be 12 niggas standing there calling each other bitches. Bitch, don't you talk to me like that. Bitch, who you think you talking to? Yo, fuck you, bitch. No, fuck you, bitch. Bitch, bitch. Bitch, bitch, bitch. That's what these niggas' conversation gonna sound like. We're halfway there now. Happy Mother's Day to the struggling black mother, all black mothers. I love all of you. I appreciate the sacrifices you make. A lot of us wouldn't be here if it weren't for your sacrifices. Somebody has to say that. See, we don't see the sacrifices our mothers make, especially in the face of extreme adversity. How can many of you so-called men in the middle of the night all of a sudden your life completely changed? Your woman done left you with 3 kids. You ain't got no goddamn job. And you got to feed these 3 kids and somehow keep a roof over their head. This is what women face all the time. They face this all the time. Nigga just done up and left. Didn't say a goodbye, didn't leave no money. And somehow they gotta figure out how to feed 3, 4, and 5 kids sometimes. And keep a roof over their head with no money coming in. They ain't had a job because that nigga was working. They ain't had no job. The sacrifices that they got to make so that their children can survive. They go without. How many of you motherfuckers got the guts to do that? Well, the way you punk ass niggas sound, you can't make no sacrifices. You motherfuckers all about yourselves. You guys still hear me? Am I still coming through? Okay, yeah, I can hear. You know what kills me is many of you who talk this shit, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the sacrifices that your mother made. A lot of you are parents. I'm sorry, a lot of you are products of a single mother, a single baby mother. And you wouldn't be here if your mother didn't make those sacrifices, because your father sure failed you. Father didn't do nothing but leave you. Your father left you and your mama raised you. Your father left you and your mama fed you. Your father left you and your mama clothed you. Your father left you and your mama well, at that point you understand. You get the picture. A lot of us wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for the sacrifices our mothers made. I can't even imagine ever saying something crazy to my mother or about my mother. That's why when I hear you punk ass niggas talking about your mother, you know, as far as I'm concerned, you ain't nothing but a lunatic. You guys seem to be so fucking interested in what women are doing all the time. Hey, all the time. You guys don't want women to be women. You got a problem with a woman being a woman. When she wants to do womanly things, she want to kick it with her friends. They want to do each other's hair. They want to do their woman stuff. Got a problem with all that. She can't even be a woman as far as some of you motherfuckers concerned. But you can go around here being a punk and a coward all day. You cool with that shit. Oh, you cool with that. We ain't supposed to say nothing about that. We ain't supposed to say nothing about you being a damn coward and being a punk. Now, she don't get in the way of you being a punk. Why should you get in the way of her being a woman? You know, we got ladies down here on the Ebony Star Network, hosted by Vonda Harris and my partner in crime down in the chat, Dane Frankie. Hey, Dane. Let me bring my co-host up on the panel. Everybody, Dame is the co-host of the Overdrive. And,
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Dame? She's my partner in crime. She always roll with the Black Knight. Dan, you hear when I've been going, ranting about? What you think about all this?
I think you defended every black mother in the world. Mhm. Yeah. Because being here on YouTube, you think being a mother is the biggest crime in the world.
They don't understand the sacrifices that black mothers make. See, the black mother is not a white mother. See, a white mother has a silver spoon in her mouth. She got one in her ear. She got one in her asshole. She got one in her vagina. She got silver spoons every goddamn where. Black woman ain't got no damn spoon. She ain't got no damn spoon. It's hard for a black mother out here. There's so many sacrifices, so many hoops she got to jump through. White woman ain't got to go through all of that. The white woman get money thrown at her. Hell, you get these punk ass niggas laying at her goddamn feet. Hell, most of the time her feet ain't even touching the ground. She walking on these fucking coon ass niggas who will willingly throw themselves down and be trampled by her. So you'll let Becky walk all over you, but you won't even do something as simple as tell a black woman you love her. Tell her that you care about her. Tell her that you appreciate her. Won't do that. But will let Becky put her ass all up in your nostrils. And you'll be happy walking around here smelling her shit for 4 or 5 months. Hell, you love the smell of her shit so much, you'll take one of them damn spoons and start digging the shit out of her ass and put it in the goddamn bottle and wear that motherfucker for cologne. Hey man, what the fuck is that smell? Oh man, that's my Becky sense. Yo, Becky sense. Yeah, that's what I named it. You know, little darling, she took her own entrails and put it in a jar for me. Now I wear it all over my body. Doesn't it smell good? Nigga, you smell like a dead body. Dang, come on in here.
All right.
What'd you think about the Becky cologne?
Oh my goodness, that's disgusting as heck.
You see, to make the Becky cologne, right, you got to take one of the spoons she got in her ass and scoop the shit out and put it in the bottle and shake, add a little bit of water, shake that shit up. Ask Supreme King Cool and all them damn sissy bands about that Becky cologne. They wearing her shit all up under their arms and shit.
Well, she had to be up in their mouth too.
Yeah. You see, when a nigga walk into a goddamn restaurant, there's a buzzard following him. You know what I'm saying? He got on that Becky cologne. See, when you see a big ass buzzard fighting with the goddamn security guard to get it, to go beat around that nigga, he wearing that Becky cologne. Cause you know, buzzards like the smell of death. They eat dead carcasses and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Nigga walking into the goddamn restaurant or damn Walmart and a buzzard after that motherfucker. And that buzzard ain't trying to take no for an answer. You can be security all the fuck. You can be top flight security all you want. You try to stop that buzzard, but fuck that nigga, that buzzard gonna get in your ass. That buzzard know the smell of that. Matter of fact, that buzzard gonna start talking like a human. Hey, man, get the fuck out my way, man. I need to get that dead body. And what you talking about? That's a good. That man's alive, nigga. I know the smell of death when I smell it. I know the smell of death, nigga. I'm a buzzard. This is what I do. I smell death and go around eating dead carcasses, nigga. That motherfucker smell like a dead body, and I want to eat. Go on, Dane.
Oh my goodness, that imagery. Yeah, but
niggas walking around got buzzards and magpies and shit. And what do you call them damn flies that like to be around shit? Fruit flies? Nigga got fruit flies following them. Huh?
No, that's hot flies.
Okay.
Yeah, and they really like to bite your ass.
Got that Becky cologne on.
And he wondering why the flies are biting him.
Yeah, Hassan Burton. Yeah. Shout out to Hassan Burton. Peace, power, unity. We're going to call the Becky cologne. We got a name, ladies and gentlemen. We have a name for the Becky cologne. We are now going to refer to the Becky cologne as, we're going to call it, oppression obsession. Give that man Hassan Burton his props for coming up with the name for the Becky cologne. Ladies and gentlemen, the Becky cologne will now be referred to as oppression obsession. Go ahead, Dane.
The ode to the oppression,
oppression obsession. We got a winner, folks. The Becky cologne is called oppression obsession, and let me tell you, it smells like pure D shit because it comes out of her natural white ass. Go ahead, Dane.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Well, I guess that covers it completely, because I'm seeing more and more black and white couples. I can't believe it. And
shout out to the lovely Belmore for the Cash App. Thank you, sweetheart, for the support. Yeah, Dane.
Yeah. So as I was saying earlier, they make mothers.
That's right, Auntie. Oppression obsession. That's what these coons wearing. They got their Becky cologne on. Oppression obsession. You know what? Hey, Dane, we got to do a stream about oppression obsession.
Okay.
Uh huh. Oppression obsession.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Combs. Combs. Do you like the smell of Becky's ass? Well, guess what? You no longer have to put your nose up the crack of her a-hole. We now have for you oppression obsession. Okay, go ahead, Dane. I just wanted to see how that commercial sound.
Well, from some of them Beckers, you don't actually have to go into the crack of their a-hole. All you gotta do is get too close to them when they open their mouth. Talking to them, you could pass out from trying to hold your breath so you can't breathe it in. The breath is so bad that you can take one step to the right or to the left and miss it.
Mm.
But of course, you move, they move, and they chasing you around the room, and you're trying to hold your breath.
Mm.
And then they wonder why you pass out. Or you try to cut the conversation quick and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But
oh
you
my
know what
goodness.
though, Dame, on a more serious note, we
Mhm.
have to uplift our black mothers.
Yeah.
We have to let them know that we love them
Mhm.
and we understand the hardship that they have to endure every
Yeah.
single day.
Mhm.
A lot of derelict Negroes out here that all they do is make babies and don't take care of them. Baby factories. It's like I told this one motherfucker, if you're a baby factory, then what you expect? What exactly do you think's going to happen? Baby factories create single baby mamas. So if you're blaming her, when do you blame yourself? When you're making all of these babies with no intentions on taking care of them, and you got the nerve to cry about Father's Day. There's a racist joke, right? That I heard a long time ago. And at the time I heard it, must have been about 30 years ago. At the time when I heard it, I thought it was fucked up. Now, when I think about it, I'm wondering if it's true. The racist joke goes something like this. What's the most confusing day in Harlem? Meaning Harlem, New York. What is the most confusing day in Harlem, New York? You want to try to answer that, Dane? Looks like my.
Um. Uh. Sorry that family's trying to come through, but but yeah. We should find a way to show our black mothers every
No, no,
day
no,
that we
no, no,
appreciate
no,
them.
no. Switch gears.
Switch gears.
I'm talking about a racist joke that I heard 30 years ago. At the
Mm.
time when I heard it, I thought it was fucked up.
Mhm.
But now, I'm wondering if it's true.
Mm.
And back then, he was only saying, "What's the most confusing day in Harlem?" Now I'm taking Harlem out of it and saying now, what's the most confusing day in the black community? Dan, do you know what was the most confusing day in Harlem, New York? Well, 30 years ago,
Okay.
the most confusing day in Harlem, New York, according to the racists, was Father's Day.
I had a feeling.
Now, back then, I thought that was fucked up. Now, I'm not so sure it's fucked up. And it's not just Harlem anymore. We may as well stretch it through all the black communities. What's the most confusing day now in the black communities? Father's Day? No, only it's not supposed to be funny anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't funny back then. I thought it was fucked up back then, but I'm even feeling worse about it now because it may be true across the black communities all over this country, or partially true. But you got so many derelict motherfuckers that don't want to take care of their kids, don't want to claim their damn kids. Niggas wonder
Yeah.
why we're so. You wonder why we're the target of so many racist jokes, not just from white folks, but from other races. We make it easy for them. See, you don't want to protect your women, you don't want to build shit, when you want to live off the hard work of other men, when you want to live in places you haven't built, when you want to pay rent like you some kind of sucker. Yeah, let me holler about that real quick. You see, a lot of you motherfuckers think that you're doing something for your woman when you bring her to an apartment. You bring your woman to an apartment that's owned and controlled by another man, and you got the nerve to say that's your place. It's not your place, motherfucker. See, you are out of touch with reality. And you wonder why your woman can't properly nest in the environment. Because she has to worry about getting evicted every 30 goddamn days. Because you haven't provided a real roof over her head. What you did was provided her temporary shelter that's owned and controlled by somebody else. So you bringing your women and children into a shelter that's owned and controlled by another man and not you, then who's really calling the shots? It certainly isn't you. You ain't calling shit. You can't be out here paying rent, calling yourself a shot caller. Nigga, you crazy. Shot callers don't pay rent. Damn, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Take over for me real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that Day joke is never funny. But the reality is,
No,
sometimes
it's not meant
Father's
to be
Day.
funny, Oni. You know, I was trying to make a point. I wasn't trying to be funny about it. It's actually sad. It's actually sad because some of that shit is true. None of it should be true. But some of it is true. Nah, 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 nah. It definitely ain't funny. It's really sad. It's sad that we got Happy Mother's Day. We got so many black mothers walking around unhappy. It's supposed to be a joyous occasion. It's supposed to be a day that they are honored for their sacrifice and their hard work and raising their children and keeping their homes happy and productive and salubrious. But a lot of them are walking around here sad and unhappy. Some are even outright angry. That's not supposed to be happening. What's wrong with that picture? No, it definitely ain't funny. It's
Hmm.
sad. It's sad because some of it is true. Yeah, well, only it's like this here, right? When your black man is content, right, with living off of the hard work of another man. when he's content with being controlled by another man. You see, these coons, they want to live under the white man's rules. They want the white man to take care of everything. They just want to run around, right, and be immature, have sex, and make babies. That's why their conversation is always about women and having sex and making lewd sexual comments, being sexual deviants online. Look at most of these motherfuckers who call themselves loving black women, right? They get a bunch of black women in there just so they can talk sexual to them. These niggas ain't about shit. They're right here online. All they're about is hitting it. That's all they want to do because they don't want to be responsible. That's why a lot of them don't mind being coons because they don't have to be responsible. Let the white man be responsible for every goddamn thing. And they're willing to take a goddamn ass whooping. Hell, these motherfuckers are willing to get hung so that they don't have to be responsible. They're willing to get shot at so they don't have to be responsible. And then they want to try to make you think, okay, that it's okay to be ruled over by the white man. Any black man that comes to you, black woman that says, hey, it's okay, master gonna take care of us. If you got a gun, well, I ain't gonna tell you to do that, but you need to get away from that motherfucker. Get away from him. He ain't your friend. He ain't your family. He ain't on your side. He ain't even black. Nigga come up to you like that, tell him you don't swirl. Because he ain't even black. It ain't never good being under no white man's anything. It's never no good being under the white man's anything. There's no good there. There's no good to be had there. Like I said before, I feel sorry for the black woman today because you've been dealt a bad hand. It's not your fault. The hand you've been dealt is bad. And you got to play it the best way you can. Somehow you got to make good plays out of that bad hand. With all of them bad cards. Somehow you got to make good plays. And forget about winning the game. You just got to try to finish the game. Coward ass nigga want to go live under the rule of another man. See, when you talk to other foreign men and stuff, they got a strong will. They ain't trying to live under no other man's rule. They doing their own shit. And you want to come to the black woman and talking about some you deserve submission. You deserve to be respected. Motherfucker, you want to live under the white man's rule and you're going to say that you deserve to be respected? How you going to come to the black woman with some bullshit like that? Yeah, baby, it's okay. Master got us. You got these coons coming here talking about what's wrong if we like it. We like it. We like Becky's asshole. We like eating her shit. I believe if Becky got a bowl, right, and took a shit in it, put some salt and pepper on it, a couple slices of bread and some corn on the cob, these niggas will eat up and call it good eating when they're done. They'd eat up. Yeah, these cats talking about, first of all, man, ain't no woman gonna submit to no punk ass nigga. If you just as feminine as she, what the hell she said? Why would she submit to another woman? She a woman herself. You acting like one, she ain't gonna submit to you. You being a woman, she'll submit to a real man, but not no man bitch. You niggas running around here being all feminine and dressing feminine, talking about I need the black woman to submit. No, don't work like that. You got to be manly. You got to be master. You got to be rough and tumble, rough and tough, and all that stuff. Can't be a coward, man. You got to be able to provide. You got to be able to create a salubrious environment so that she may want to willingly submit. Can't do none of that, man. You can't run your mouth about no goddamn submission. You don't deserve it. There's nothing to submit to. You're too weak. Too weak and cowardly. A woman doesn't have a woman should never submit to a cowardly man. It ain't that much love in the world. Be a coward, keep it moving. Do yourself a favor. Stay out of that world of hurt. Be a coward, keep it moving. Hey, Dane, take over for me. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. And I honestly feel they need to be careful with the Beckys, because while you doing the Becky, her her real man, the white man, is doing you. And yeah, I've always had a problem with the word submission or submissive. Also, Craig Harper. So I'm trying to use the word yield or yielding. Yeah, and yeah, but our black mothers, they go through a lot. They can be a single mother at the drop of a hat, and then they gotta do these things that they gotta do to survive, to take care of their kids, make sure their kids taken care of, and then they get beat up for the things they do. Okay, you're trying to feed your children. Your job ain't paying enough for you to pay the bills and feed the children, so you go on food stamps. You get jumped on for being on welfare. Um, and because of the way the white man had it set up, once you start going on welfare or food stamp, they want to know where the father's at. Who's the father of these children? Because they're gonna get their money back some kind of way. And what they gonna do? They gonna hit the father up. Because if he ain't paying child support, he will be when they get through. You know, because and so the woman gets jumped on by the system, putting them on welfare because she's forced to, because she needs to feed the kids.
So, Dane, let me
Mhm.
ask you a question.
Mhm.
I was riding around on Mother's Day, and like I said
Mhm.
before, early in the stream, seen a lot of black mothers who are unhappy. A lot
Yeah.
of them walking around with scowls on their face, very angry, very somber
Yeah.
looking. This is supposed to be a joyous day. It's Mother's Day.
Mhm. Yeah. Or they treat it like any other day. They say it's not a holiday for them anymore.
Bro, speak. Black men should be fighting, period. Fight. Niggas can't fight. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm old dog. Hard time. But men were hard, bro. You got in the street and you made your bones with your fists, with your bare hands. You see, it was about integrity. It was about being man enough. You know, we shot fair ones in the street. I ran with hard men who hit like fucking gorillas, who had reputations for knocking niggas out. Okay, this is the time I come from. A lot of you motherfuckers today couldn't survive in my time, because I ran with some real tough, real authentically tough street motherfuckers who didn't need weapons. Their weapons were their fucking fists.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm
Yep.
saying? I ran with motherfuckers that hit so hard they killed niggas with punches. I had a
Mhm.
nigga named Jimmy Baxter hit me in my rib cage on the right side and cracked my ribs on the left side. That's how hard niggas was hitting back then. Real street tough, hard hitting niggas. They wasn't about that bitch shit. That's what's wrong with you niggas today. Y'all about that bitch shit and you weak, you can't take a punch. Nigga come up and tap you on the motherfucking jaw, you'll fold like a deck of cards. You'll come down like a house of cards. You'll fold like a lawn chair because you weak. And the way you punk ass niggas talk today, you sound like women. Always wanting to compensate. First of all, let me tell you something. You can't talk your way out of this. That white man don't want to hear nothing about you talking. As a matter of fact, the more you talking, the more he gonna shoot. The more he gonna put his foot in your ass. Because he know cowards talk. Warriors take action. See, a warrior gonna run up on him and start swinging or start blasting, whichever he needs to do. But a coward gonna sit there and talk. Gonna try to sound all intelligent. Gonna sound like a female because he ain't got no dog in him. Scared. That's why you got these so-called motherfuckers online in these groups because they scared. That's why they run together and talk their shit. Up here lying, talking about trying to pull a wool over your eyes, talking about they giving out information, and you supposed to take the information that they giving out on social media as some sort of masculinity. See, there's no substitution for raw masculinity. I don't give a fuck how intelligent you sound. I don't give a fuck how many books you read. When it comes down to that raw masculinity, man on man, there's no substitution. You're either a warrior at that point or you're a coward. That's it. This isn't about anything else. Being a real man hasn't changed. Just these niggas has changed. They've become more cowardly and fearful. Now they preaching conformity and assimilation. You got guys on here telling black men to lay down in the fetal position and pray you don't get hurt. Go on and accept what the white man is telling you and he's giving you. Go on and accept his handouts. Go on and accept his temporary shelter. Hey, Miss Terrell. Wow, it's been a while. Hold on. Give you a wrench. I haven't seen you in a minute, Miss. Yeah, there's no substitution for being a real man. I don't give a fuck how many books you read. I don't care how the fuck you sit up here and sound. How many niggas call you master teacher? All this other shit. There's no substitution for being a real motherfucking man. At some point, you're gonna have to face a motherfucker. It's gonna come down to who is braver than the other, who's tougher than the other, who's stronger than the other, who can endure, who can outlast the other, a war of attrition, whatever you're gonna do. Who can deal with the most pain. See, that's why
Mm.
shit is the way it is in the black community. That's why the white man can come in your community now and do what the fuck he want to do because you're afraid to confront him. You're afraid to put hands on him. You're scared of him. See, you wasn't like that when I was growing. We wasn't scared of white folks. I often tell the story when I used to walk down the street, white folks would cross to the other side. They were scared of us. See, we put hands on white folks back then. You niggas are scared of white folks today. You got some old skinny ass fucking white boy coming in your neighborhood scaring all you motherfuckers. He should be afraid to walk in your neighborhood, but he's not. You done made it comfortable now for him to come in to your neighborhood and do what the hell he want. Hell, he comes to your neighborhood, right? Giving your women sexually transmitted diseases. And then walk out of there unmolested. And then make videos and brag about it.
Mm.
If that was any other kind of community, he probably wouldn't be alive right now. I know if he did that to Jamaicans, he wouldn't be breathing. He did that to the Spanish, he probably wouldn't be breathing. But because he did it to black niggas, not only is he breathing, but he bragging about what he did. Making goddamn documentaries and shit. All because he no longer has any fear coming into the black community because you niggas are too goddamn cowards. You ain't gonna do shit. I saw a video to where a grown ass white woman, right, kicked I think he was a 7-year-old young black boy, kicked the shit out of him right in front of his father, and his father didn't do a damn thing.
What the
That's
hell?
on YouTube. That's on YouTube too. He didn't do a
Mm.
damn thing. You know why? Because he was terrified. He was scared. You white folks is playing mind games with you. They got you thinking they tougher than they really are. They got you thinking that they stronger than they really are. And you believe in all of this shit. And why they got your mind fucked up like that, they doing all of these things to you. Striking more fear in you. Simply because you just won't fight back. You're scared to fight them back. You think that they're gonna, if you fight them back, right? You think the cops are gonna start going crazy and start shooting niggas all over the goddamn planet. If you fight them back, Trump gonna bring the goddamn army in the hood and all this other dumb shit I done heard. Nah, it don't work like that, Negro.
Mm.
If it was like that, there'd be no minorities in this country. It'd just be white people. They'd have killed every damn body.
Mm.
You can fight them back. You just scared to. So that's what your problem is, black men. It's fear. You're scared. That's why you got cowards up here on this damn coming on the panel talking about, I like the community I live in, the Asian community I live in. People say, hey, Max Black, where you live? I live in the hood. Why? Because that's the safest place for me to be. I'm safer around my people. I'm safer around my people. My life is in danger if I'm living around white folks.
True.
I don't want to go live around no damn white folks. I want to be around my people. I'm used to the hood. I grew up in the hood. I'm used to the hood. I'm used to being around my people. I feel comfortable around my people. That's the safest place for me, is to be around my people. I'm over talking about
Sure.
when you live in a black neighborhood, you're gonna have robberies and drugs. Man, that ain't just in the black neighborhood. That's in all these damn neighborhoods. Even the Asian neighborhoods. You think they ain't got no
Yeah.
drugs in their damn neighborhoods? You got it fucked up. They do. You think Spanish people ain't got drugs and shit in their neighborhood? You got it fucked up because they do. All these motherfuckers got shit going on in their damn neighborhoods. It's not just black folk. B&Es don't just happen in the black community, although you don't never hear about it reported, right?
Mhm.
But there's a lot of B&Es that go on in white neighborhoods, Hispanic neighborhoods, and Asian neighborhoods. Not done by black people. They keep that
Yeah.
shit covered up. And I want you to know that these crackers be stealing every damn thing, breaking in people's houses. At a greater number than black folks. You guys actually think break-ins don't happen anywhere else. They happen all over this country. Don't matter what neighborhood you in. Don't matter your skin color. And black men aren't the only people that break in houses. White men breaking houses, Spanish men breaking houses, Asian men, all these races of men break in houses. So niggas always try to shame me for living in the hood around my people. I feel safe around my people. I know my people. Yeah, we got some crackheads running around. They stay in their lane. Hey, Smokey, what's going on?
Not to mention, if um if black neighborhoods were so dangerous, why during the coronavirus we had white people trying to move in black neighborhoods,
Yeah,
saying they felt safer in the black neighborhoods than the
yeah,
white.
yeah. And Bell, you're right. They be stealing packages, UPS packages, and shit. These motherfuckers will steal your mail. They'll steal your goddamn check out of the damn mail.
Mhm.
And when you coons go out there to these neighborhoods and find out that you're the only nigga out there, you think it's cool, right? They're looking at you like the proper time that they can bust a cap in your ass. They don't want you in their neighborhoods. That's why you're the only one there. They don't want you. They don't want you niggas in their neighborhood. A nigga be the only one in the neighborhood. Come back, think he got some goddamn status. Yo, I'm the only one that live in an all-white neighborhood. Well, it's no longer all-white, but it's about to be again. Once they get rid of your punk ass. And kids, they come on here bragging like they got real status. Ain't no other black folks living here. Yeah, that's for a reason.
Mhm.
It's not because they
Yeah, and
thought you was the coolest. Not that they say, hey, let me be around this cool black person. No, black folks
mhm.
don't live there because one, they probably killing black folks over there. If you go on somewhere where they killing black folks, you need to check the way you think about shit. Go ahead, Dane.
Yeah. You might be the you might be the new buck that they're gonna go shoot for hunting season. Yeah, it seems like it's been hunting season on black folks forever. And you going where there's a high predatory situation environment, so you gonna be the easiest target to get.
Yeah. And don't even get me
Let them
started on
start to
drug.
get on.
And don't even get me started on drug addicts and drugs and shit. You got
Oh
more
goodness.
drug addicts and drugs in white neighborhoods you have anywhere else in the goddamn country. White folks be
Yeah.
doing drugs harder than a motherfucker every single day. Trust me, you
And
got
they
the
be
game fucked up if you don't think so.
And they be making drugs out of things you would never be a
Yeah,
drug.
exactly. They be making shit up. They be getting shit like Cool Whip, motherfucking Vaseline in a bobby pin or some shit. Motherfucker getting lawnmower gas and a goddamn beer mug. These motherfuckers be doing all kinds of shit.
Yeah. And
Trustees of
now,
modern chemistry.
yeah,
Them
they
niggas are bro,
spending.
and don't get started on the smoking shit. They'll drink and smoke any goddamn thing. Motherfuckers that drink gasoline, they'll drink any damn thing. You got white folks running around drinking gasoline talking about some damn, they got some kick to it. Well, it's gasoline, you fuckhead. It's supposed to have kick
Yeah,
to it. I tell you what, it's not really meant for human consumption. I don't know what the fuck you're drinking it for. But you know, being in
yeah,
the military, I've been around white folks, white boys who did some real stupid shit. Yeah, Dane.
yeah. I've heard of them killing themselves, sniffing refrigerant.
I'm gonna go on mute for a minute. I gotta finish eating my lunch. Take it away, Dan. I'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I'm just glad that drug that's over in Germany is not here yet. I say yet because there's bound to be some white boy that's gonna bring that stuff over here, the zombie thing. I be, oh my goodness, they already got drugs here that um there already be stuff that they be taking here that make them act like zombies as it is. You know, you catch a guy that been smoking artificial marijuana and or what I didn't get what they call it them them air freshener type stuff. They might attack you and try to eat your face off. Hmm. Yeah, well, gold teeth. Yeah, I'm used to black people having a gold teeth. I just don't care for having the whole grill. I'm used to one or two teeth. Uh, that's okay. But when you got the whole grill, it looks like you got a mouthful of rotten teeth. I'm serious. I knew about a few in Texas when I was in Texas. Yeah, when they get into a fight or you get in a fight with them, they're gonna grab any and everything. So you better prepare to fight for your life. You get in it with them because they'll keep going until you stop moving. How you stop moving? It could be dead. Could be they kick your brains in or they knock you unconscious. Yeah. So and this was in the early 2000s in Texas. You know. Yep. In fact, we used to see them fight, and it was like watching a kung fu movie in some cases. But for the most part, they'll grab rocks, they'll grab bricks, they'll grab boards, they'll grab anything and beat you. Mm, well, I've been told that gold was a sign of wealth. So who and to keep the best way to keep gold on you was on your body. And hey, your teeth is the most permanent part of your body. Necklaces can go, rings could disappear.
All right, I'm back. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Well, people, we're gonna start winding down. I got to get back to work, but wanted to come on here and talk about our black mothers. And we have to start showing our women more love.
Mm.
We gotta start showing them more love, excuse me, care, and production. Time for you
Mhm.
niggas to start being productive. Stop and get the hell off of social media. Even though I come and I do streams, I can't do streams all the time, man. I got money to make. The Black Knight is out here getting that paper. That's what real men do. Real men don't have time to sit up on social media all day long. And even when I'm in my back chat, I'm working. They ain't even tell you. Even
Mhm.
when I'm in my own Discord server, I'm working.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay? You niggas need to get some goddamn business about yourselves and stop acting like girls. Man's supposed to be out here tilling the ground. You need to be working. If you was working and doing what the hell you were supposed to do, you wouldn't be worried about what black women are doing. You won't be talking about the latest thing they said because you won't be around to hear it because what? You're being responsible. You out there working. If you hearing everything black women saying, then you ain't working. You ain't doing what the hell you supposed to. You got too much time on your hands. I don't hear half the things or a quarter of the things black women are saying. Why? Because I'm always working. I'm a man. I'm working. I'm building. I'm trying to set up the rest of my life so I don't have to work anymore. So I'm out here getting it in. And I'm older than a lot of you punk ass niggas, and I got a stronger work ethic than most of you half my fucking age. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I'm 53 years old, and I got a stronger work ethic than some of you 25 and 30 years old, 30-year-olds. You should be running in circles around an old man like me. Instead, I'm running circles around you sorry ass niggas. So, Dave, you want to say anything before we get on out of here? Dang,
Yes.
want to say something before we get out of here?
Okay. Those of you who appreciate your mothers, bless you, and your mother's blessed to have you. And you're blessed to have her. For those of you who don't appreciate your mother, you better learn to appreciate her. Because when she's gone, that's when you're going to miss her the most. That's when you're going to realize how much you needed her. Uh-huh. Yeah. So you don't want to wait until she's gone from this world to find out how important she is to you. That's all I got to
All
say.
right. All right, with that being said, I want to thank everybody for coming out, checking out the stream. Appreciate you all. Got love for all of you. Shout out to the E Nation and our strong supporters. Next time I'll be probably back next week. Like I said, I'm out here getting this paper, so um, we got ladies' night coming up tonight. I'm sorry, coming up on Saturday. It's gonna be a good show. One of the topics may be is there such thing as loving a black woman too much? Now I don't know what Vonda's gonna decide on, but that may be one of the topics. Very interesting topic. Is there such thing as loving the black woman too much? We'll find out. All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in to the Overdrive. This is the Black Knight. She's the Dame. And I want to say happy belated Mother's Day to all the black mothers. I see you struggling out there, and we got to show y'all more love and stop making fucking excuses. Start being real, upstanding men and taking care of our responsibilities and taking care of our women. There's no excuses. With that being said, I want to say peace and power, unity to everybody, and we out.